white, so they'll give you a pure white frosting. And although the color is really pretty, I like the flavor of buttercream better. Shorty really doesn't have a flavor to it, it's just kind of greasy. So buttercream has a nice richness to it. So that's what we're going to be making today. There's a few purposes for using buttercream. Decorators like to use buttercream because it does seal the cake, it locks in all the moisture. So you do get a longer life out of your cake because it is completely sealed with the buttercream on top. It takes well to flavors. You can flavor your buttercream very easily. It'll absorb the flavor of whatever you add to it. So we're using vanilla extract, but in the future, if you wanted to play around with buttercream, you can use almond extract or peppermint or any other flavor, and it will absorb the flavor really well. And buttercream offers a really strong, smooth consistency. So decorators like to work with it so that you can make fun shapes like this. And as I'm sure you guys have seen these types of cakes around. And buttercream holds the shape really, really well. And it is the preferred frosting for cake decorating. So most of the cakes that you see, wedding cakes or whatever, usually have a thin layer of buttercream underneath all of the decoration. So it really is kind of the basis for all of your decorating. So how to make buttercream, this is what we're going to be doing today. So in your KitchenAid mixers, you're going to fit them with the paddle attachment. You want to make sure you're using this attachment. You're going to put all of your butter into the base of the mixer, and you're going to start it on low, and you're going to let your butter whip. And then you're going to add your ingredients, which are going to be some vanilla extract, a little salt, and now we come to the powdered sugar. We're going to be working with a lot of powdered sugar today. Because butter and powdered sugar are the two main ingredients in this recipe, we're going to be using a lot of them. So what you want to do with your powdered sugar is you want to make sure you sift it first to get any lumps out. And when it comes time to add it to the butter, you want to add it in small increments. And it might kind of puff up and give you a little dust. So you want to make sure that your mixer is on a low speed as you're incorporating your powdered sugar. And once it's all in there, you can turn the speed up on your mixer to get it all fully incorporated into it. So, the milk. Milk is an ingredient that we add just for consistency, so we don't want it to be too dry. So when it comes time to add the milk, really you're looking at about 1 to 2 tablespoons for the milk. And consistency-wise, is what we're looking for is something like this. I have a little spoon here so you can see the consistency. Really, buttercream is all about consistency because we're going to be putting it into piping bags tomorrow and working with it to cover our cakes. So we want to make sure that the consistency is good. It's not too soft so that it falls off the side of the cake. We want it to adhere and have kind of a firm texture to it. So you definitely want it to hold to the bottom of your spoon. You don't want it to drip off. You don't want it to run off. You want to make sure it's got a little bit of stiffness to it. So that's what we're going for consistency. Today we're going to be making a double batch of buttercream. So again, we're going to be working with a lot of butter and powdered sugar. So this is a double batch right here. So it is 10 cups of sifted confectioner's sugar, 4 sticks of butter, 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and again, the milk just for consistency. So it is a large batch. So again, you want to make sure you get your butter into the bottom of your mixer and let that whip around on a low speed and slowly incorporate your ingredients from there. If we have time, you will have the option to make some colored buttercream for tomorrow. So how we would do that is after you've mixed up your large batch, you can take about a cup of it out. You can remove a cup and put it in a bowl. And you'll get the option to make 2 colors. So you can bring a bowl of white buttercream up here, and we do have some gel colors for you guys to work with. So these are decorator gel colors. They're really, really concentrated. So the way we add the color is you work with a toothpick. So you take a little toothpick like this, you dip it into your color, into the gel, and then dip your toothpick back into your buttercream to incorporate the color, and then you just use a spatula to mix it up. And start light. These gel colors, again, they're really concentrated, so you want to build your color up. So start little, more intense color, you would add a little bit more at a time. But a little goes a long way with the colors. So you will have the option to make some colors if you want to. Now, as far as what to do with your buttercream, if you're going to mix some colors, go ahead and put them in a little one like this for storage. Make sure you write your table number and your period number on your back. So any colors are going to go in the little bag. The majority of your buttercream, the big quantity of white buttercream that you're going to have is going to go in a big bag. Okay. And you're going to write your table number and period number on this. Is there any questions? Okay, sound pretty clear? All right, I'll let you guys talk about it.
At least you do dishes.
You got dishes done.
I'll do it.